Today, we're going to show you how to replace a Pfister shower cartridge, which we've got right here. So if your shower has only hot water coming out or only cold water coming out, or there's nothing coming out at all, it usually means that your cartridge is bad and you need to replace it. Now, you're going to need a Pfister pressure balance cartridge. We've got a link to this below. It is the 974-042, so check that out. And you're going to need this in order to get your Pfister shower working again. Now, in order to do this, all we're going to do is remove the existing handle. So there's no set screw on this one. All we're going to do is rotate this collar on the actual handle itself counterclockwise, and that's going to release this handle so that we can get access to the shower balance cartridge and the shower valve body back there. So for this one, we were stuck with just hot water coming out, no cold water, which made it that you really couldn't shower in this at all. So we've got to replace that pressure balance cartridge. Fairly common thing for these things to go bad after like 10, 20 years in any kind or any brand of shower. They just get calcium buildup or mineral buildup in there, and the springs and stuff inside wear out over time or corrode. So we're going to keep rotating this. It takes a while counterclockwise until we've got this handle all the way off. Make sure you're holding on to it while you rotate it there. And a little squeaky, but nothing we can't take care of, and will most likely ease up once we get this off. Okay, there we go. So we've got our handle off right now. And then this, depending on how long it's been on there, you may need to use something like a screwdriver or something to pry it off. At the bottom of this one, and typically other ones, there's going to be a set screw, or like here, we've got this little indentation, and you just gently pop it off, and then it's got like a foam rubber gasket on the back. Now you need to make sure that you've got the water turned off, both the hot water and cold water turned off to the fixture. So not just here at the handle, but the actual supply line. So we have done that already. We've got the water off, and you also want to make sure that you've drained the water out of the system so that there's no pressure behind this at the lowest point, so you don't have water everywhere. And now what we've got, we'll take the camera here. We've got 4 screws right here, and we are just going to remove those 4 screws, and then we're going to replace our cartridge. So I'm going to do that right now. The first half of the cartridge came out no problem, but this plastic piece of the cartridge is still stuck in there, so we need to remove that. I'm just going to take a pair of pliers here and gently pull forward. It comes right out. That's what the rest of it looks like right there, and you can then remove it. So let's see what's inside here. We've got our 2 holes for both hot and cold, and then we want to make sure that matches what we've got on the Pfister cartridge right here. So it does. That means this is going to work. Now we want to make sure that there aren't any kind of rubber seals that are left in there. So it's good to feel with your finger and make sure there's no seal left on here. And it looks like there's one in there, but there is not. That's just some mineral accumulation. And you can see we get our hydrants flushed a lot. And that rust accumulation, that's not great in that body. That is probably what caused it to fail. So it's ideal to get as much of this out of there as you can. Take something like a rag and try and get any of that accumulation out of there. It's going to make sure that it seals up better, as well as prevent some of those minerals from getting inside of the new valve body and potentially causing issues. So we're going to do that right now. We're ready to put in the new Pfister replacement cartridge, which we've got right here. So in order to do this, there is indentation on the bottom right there, and that's for that extra hole. Sometimes the mounting plates use that extra hole, and that's how you know which way is up or down. So you've got this little indentation here, that's going to be down, and then you're just going to press it in place. So you want to get it aligned with those screw holes, and then you're just going to press in. You kind of want to make sure that you get that, there's a seal on the back side of the cartridge. Get that seal in place so that you can continue on. And now all we're going to do is take our 4 screws and we're going to screw those in. And we want to make sure that we do it kind of like a pattern where we go from here to here, here to here. You don't want to just go all the way around clockwise. You want to tighten it kind of as you go around this device. So that's what we're going to do right now. Now from the old cartridge, we need to remove this spindle, which is used for the faucet handle. So we just remove that, and we're going to place that on the new shower cartridge, as well as we're going to want to take this brass ring here that is the cartridge that this fits on as well. Screw on the brass collar. That's what our handle is going to screw into, so make sure that you get it seated properly. Now we're going to take our stem and slide it on there, as well as then secure that screw in place, and then we're ready to put the handle on. Now here's where I like to turn the water on. Make sure that you don't have anything in the tub. And I like to turn the water on so that I can check to make sure that there are no leaks in the valve body assembly itself. So we're going to go turn the water on, and then we're going to put back the mounting plate here that we've got right here and the handle back on and see if it works. We've got the water back on. You can see there's no leaks with the new cartridge. So now we're ready to put the handle back on and the cover. Now the cover and handle is on. Let's see if it works. Great. The handle secured, the cover secured, and everything is working properly. We've got both hot and cold water, and that is how you replace a Pfister shower cartridge to fix your shower if you've only got hot water coming out or cold water coming out, no water coming out at all, or maybe you even have a drip that won't stop. So thanks for watching this video on how to replace your Pfister shower cartridge. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.